What is up, everybody? Dan DeSilva here. Now, you're going to absolutely love this particular video because of the fact that it is a little bit different, but I'm going to show you a strategy. First off, I'm going to show it to you what we're doing over here, and then I'm going to take it to the whiteboard and I'm going to outline everything for you. Now, this particular ad that I'm going to show you isn't a physical product. The reason being is because the ones that I'm actually running successfully for physical products, I already know everyone's going to copy me. So I'm going to go ahead and take it to literally my digital business. I'm going to show you how we're doing it as well. The same exact system that we're doing in the digital, we are running even better. The reason why I'm doing it in my digital is because it's working so freaking well in the physical product space right now. So first thing is first, I want to show you this, okay? So right over here is, let's go back to Facebook, and I'm just going to quickly go over to right over here. All right. eCom dudes. We're going to go to the page. Take a look at this, where I'm teaching people how to go out there and use Facebook ads. So we have around 37,000 views at this point, okay? So 37,000 views, and I want to retarget people who watch at least 10 seconds. Now, watch at least 10 seconds, that means it's more than 3 seconds. So essentially, 3 seconds, anybody can scroll, look away, talk to one of their friends, and then look back, and that counts it as 3 seconds. So again, as long as they watch it for more than 10 seconds, they have to be talking for somebody or looking away for 10 seconds, which is fine. It's gonna build my audience, but that also means I can target people that are going out there and pretty much, well, simply put, engaging with my video for at least 10 seconds, and that's fine. So out of the 30-something thousand people that we have, I have right over here 13,300 people who have at least watched at least 10 seconds or more of that video. So over here, okay, now for 100% transparency purposes, take a look at this. This is we spent $562.97 to get these 33,000 video viewers, right? So what we're doing over here is as follows. So we're going in and retargeting those people, and we're getting around $1.74 for every single lead at $10 a day. We spent $273 and we're generating 157 leads so far. Now, think about it this way. We're doing this with sales as well, okay? So it doesn't matter whether or not it's sales or leads, we're still getting somebody to take an action. Now, yes, it's easier to get a lead than it is to get a sale, but what I'm gonna tell you right now is that we are getting literally so many sales just from using this particular strategy, okay, where we're taking enough time to educate, to show somebody what we're doing in a post, where there's a video that if they watch around like 50% of it, they'll get added to a database. If they watch 10%, they'll get added to a retargeting database, etc. So essentially, this is what we're doing over here, and there's nothing complex to it. As a matter of fact, it's super, super easy for anybody to go out there and follow this same exact strategy. And as a matter of fact, what I want to do right now is go into the whiteboard and let you know how we're doing this for our physical products as well, and how it's going to literally benefit you in the long run. So I just showed you, and I wanted to be very transparent and show you everything there is. So I showed you the eCom dude side and what we're doing with it. And now I'm going to explain how we're doing it in the physical product side so you can go out there and do it as well. So without any further ado, let's get right to it. I'm going to hop into the whiteboard and I'll see you in literally just a few seconds. All right, so we're here right now. What we're gonna talk about is the content ad system. So again, I pretty much call this something different every single time I talk about it, but essentially we're gonna be running a video ad. Now this video ad, and I'm gonna explain to you what this video ad should have. It should explain to your audience, okay, so it should explain what product is. And again, this is for e-commerce. It should give them some sense of what's gonna happen if they're using the product. So essentially, what you can have it do, the video do, is have somebody using the product. So if somebody goes out there and uses the product, you can have a video or a slideshow of them using the particular product. So that's kind of known as future pacing, all right? So essentially what happens over here is it's kind of something that happens inside of your user's mind, is if they see somebody using a product, right? If I'm trying to sell you this marker right now, and you're watching me literally trying to sell you this marker while using the marker, you're more inclined to go out there and actually purchase this particular marker because you see me using it, I'm preaching about it, and I'm telling you, hey, this is really good. So if you've ever seen, and there's really big pages that go out there and do this, in particular for the food industry. So what they do is they'll show you the food and they'll tell you how great it is. They'll tell you which restaurant it's at. And then at the end it says, hey, you can go and visit. Just take a look at this link. So that's future pacing with videos. And then they can have an entire elaborate retargeting system. So future pacing is very, very good. And you can portray it in a video. That's why if you ever see those video slideshows of somebody doing something really cool and they're using their phone and they're actually using the product, and then it says you can download it in the App Store, like 30 seconds into the video, it says you can download it in the App Store, take a look in the description. It shows them using the particular product, but it's a video and you're engaged with this video. And it really is a process to making a video like this happen. And one of the students inside the eCom Dudes Academy, Raman, I actually told him, hey, look, do this particular method, because he just had a video. It was like a 12-minute video. And then I told him, okay, let's bring it down to 3 minutes. And let's add these cool animations. So if you have a video, right? So think about this video. This is an entire screen. Here's this little play bar over here, right? So what would happen is it would just, have 12 seconds and there would be like this text, all right? Text 1 and 2. And then the next frame, the next 30 seconds, there would be text over here, right? And then there's also potentially white border all the way on the top, because this is grabbing attention, grabbing attention, grabbing attention. And again, this all needs to be done in 3 minutes to portray what the product is without doing a hard sell. The whole thing about this right here, why this works so well, is because your particular customer isn't being sold hardcore. If you're selling to them hardcore, just go right over here, just go right to the conversion, just go and ask for the sale. What you're doing over here is basically pre-selling, giving them the idea about this product, its existence, what it does, how they can benefit from it. But the whole point is you can still add a link if they want to buy. But the main purpose of this particular system using PPE and video view campaigns is just so you can build up a retargeting database so they already know about this. Your video is here to help them go and understand how to do something. And in our case, what I just showed you before, our case was to teach somebody how to go and do something, and then we're going to retarget them to a free list of X, Y, and Z that'll help them with what they just learned, and it works hand in hand. It's very, very congruent, right? So these two, okay, are working simultaneously together. So what we're giving away, or what we're actually going and selling, is, well, pretty much something that they learned just from this video up here. But how they're getting the offer is only given to them through retargeting. So how does this work exactly? So I'm gonna just kind of give you an idea right over here. So remember, 3 minutes, because of the fact is when the retargeting happens, you'll understand why I'm saying 3 minutes and not 12. And the moment Raman did that, he started, instead of 2,000 visitors to one sale, he was getting 200 visitors to one sale, and then eventually 50 visitors to one sale. So his conversions just skyrocketed incredibly, incredibly well. So essentially over here, how are you going to get views onto this video if your page isn't big? Simple. You're going to run paid post engagements targeting interests, okay? Interests closely related to what you're promoting. So if you have, car parts or car accessories, you're going to target that company, that particular car who owners you want to buy your product. If you're selling iPhone cases, you're going to be targeting iPhone users for the case that you want, and then retarget the particular iPhone users, whether it's iPhone 7, iPhone 6S, 6S Plus, whatever it is. So essentially, your PPE ad is going to target interests as well as your video view campaigns with interests over here. So the PPEs to get engagements, video views is literally, this campaign is to shortcut the building time for this. Now, in your custom audiences, what you can do, you go to the Audiences tab, and I'll go ahead and outline this for you. Audiences, Custom Audience, and then you go down to, I think it's called Engagement or Facebook Engagement, but Engagement, and then you do Video Views, okay? And then what you do is you go to the particular video and you grab, okay, you grab that video. I don't know what this is. This is an arrow. I'm gonna put a star right over here. So essentially you're grabbing that particular video from that page. Make sure you post it on a page. It's gonna say, hey, choose your page. Now what video on this page do you want? You grab that video and you can go ahead and create 2 different retargeting databases. You're gonna do a 10-second video view. So anybody, if you have a 3-minute video, anybody who watched, okay, 3 min, anybody who watched 10 seconds, okay, gets added to database. So retargeting database number 1, and then retargeting database number 2 is 50% or more of your video. Now this one's gonna have a fraction of what this one will have. So 10 seconds, let's just say you have like 100,000 views. It'll probably give you 35,000 people inside of 10 seconds. However, 50% might have 2,000 people out of 100,000. However, these 2,000 people, this is like a gold mine for you. If they watched 1.5 minutes of your video, they are highly engaged, meaning you don't want to go ahead and waste your time. Offer them something that is, let's just say your original product is $9.99. Offer them something for $19.99, okay? Offer them something a little bit more because they're already highly engaged with you because they already watched 50% of your video. 10 seconds, yeah, 10 seconds offer them $9.99, right? If that's the lower barrier entrance to your funnel. So just keep this in mind over here. So once you have this retargeting database compiled and it builds simultaneously, so you're gonna create the campaigns and then right after you're gonna go out there and create the retargeting database. And then what happens is simply put, you're going to create a campaign just like you normally would in Facebook for sales. So you're gonna optimize the objective for the conversions, okay? For conversions, and then obviously purchase for the objective for your actual campaign. So just keep this in mind right now. So this is the entire flow of it. So you're gonna create a video, okay? You're gonna set up retargeting and run retargeting / run PPE and video views, and then you're going to retarget, okay? You're going to simply retarget everybody in here to a website conversion ad. And that's all you have to focus on to get sales. Again, most of your money will be over here, okay? Most of your money will be spent over here. So to get the retargeting database, most of your money is going to be spent on the video view and the PPE campaigns. However, it's going to be worth it once you actually see the results that you're getting. And just as a little bit of a disclaimer, okay? I want to erase all this right now. As a little bit of a disclaimer, I suggest if you're going to be running something like this, if you're going to be running a model like this, I definitely would recommend using a little bit higher of product retail. So what does that mean? There's a lot of people that are gonna try to undercut the market because they wanna get the volume, they wanna get a bunch of sales, they think that people are only gonna buy if the product's low. No. If people are engaging with your video for 10 seconds or 50% or more, 75%, whatever you wanna go ahead and retarget with, I'm gonna tell you right now that you can charge more than $9.99 if your product is $9.99. You can go out there and bundle products and charge $19.99. The reason being is because of this. You will spend a little bit more money depending on the niche that you're in. So you need to make that money back. And here's the thing, a lot of people keep playing the volume game, okay? Volume is great, okay? You can make $5 million, and I see this all the time. Somebody's like, yeah, I made $5 million from my store, but I spent $4.99999 million to get that, okay? Congrats, you played the volume game. Now, on the flip side of things, this person who did 5 million might have made $100,000, okay? Total profit. Now, that's cool, but again, you're playing the volume game. Somebody who's playing the profit game, if person A and me, so person A has a product, and me, okay, has a product and he sells for $9.99. And then I go out there and say, all right, you know what? I'm gonna bundle it up and sell it for $30 or $29.99. So over here, he's going to make way more sales than me, okay? However, when I make sales, I'm going to make way more profit. So he might make, 10 sales for every one, but he makes $1, okay? And for every one sale I might make around $11 to $12. So I should say $12. So you know what? Yeah, you have a lot more volume and you can easily go out there and bring more people into your funnel. However, I'm gonna be able to get more people to spend more money with me without having to go out there and worry about high acquisition costs because I'm gonna be able to go and simply afford to pay for those acquisition costs, okay? So when it comes down to it, just understand that there are metrics and that's why data is super, super important. So without any further ado, just keep in mind that the content ad system is definitely something I recommend you following and trying just to build up this database. So your database of retargeting is huge, okay? This will make you so much money if you do it correctly. And the way I tell you right here, as you just saw, I'm doing it myself. We're doing it for our businesses. It's not like I'm telling you to do something that I'm not doing myself. I'm doing it for all of my businesses that I'm running. All right, so again, without any further ado, what I recommend you do right now, if you want to learn more about this, if you have any questions that you want answered, if you want me to look at all of your stuff on our weekly calls, make sure that you take a look in the description, because you can join eCom Dudes Academy right now today for a single $1. That's right. If you want to go ahead and learn these cutting edge techniques and actually watch me create campaigns, go over your stores, help you with your campaigns as well, then I suggest joining eCom Dudes Academy right now and become part of the family, the eCom Dudes family. You're going to love every single moment of it. And I'm going to tell you right now, stuff like this is obviously some pretty awesome stuff. However, it's just the beginning of what you'll learn inside of eCom Dudes Academy. And for a single $1, you can't go wrong. You're gonna have access to over 50 hours worth of video. Not only that, but you're gonna be able to, within your trial, join one weekly call, one weekly live call. Ask me anything. It's always me on these calls, and I definitely suggest you go ahead and join, because this weekly call that we do every single week, if you decide to stay and become a member after your 7-day trial, that's great. You're gonna be able to join us every single week, but you have 50 hours worth of video right from the get-go to go ahead and dive into, and asking coaches like myself, Mike Ambrose, who literally runs these campaigns, and just other coaches that we have inside of eCom Dudes Academy as well. So without any further ado, I look forward to seeing you on the inside, and thank you so much for giving me your valuable time. Go out there, run campaigns right now. And again, if you want to join eCom Dudes Academy, do it now for $1 before we take down this special offer. My name is Dan DeSilva, the founder of eCom Dudes, and I look forward to seeing you really soon.